Hello, hello, hello. Let's talk about something real quick. Okay, so somebody's trying to keep you from reaching your goals by steady throwing in little karmic challenges, little spiritual warfare challenges that you keep. You're jumping over these hurdles, but they're not even hurdles. It's like little cracks in the road. But whoever this is, they want to disconnect you from yourself. They want to have you confused and always just not fully knowing which way to go. Because they feel like that's the only way that they can control you and sabotage whatever it is that you got coming up. But this person has absolutely no control over you. In fact, they don't have any control over their own lives. Everything seems to be slipping through their fingers. And you're receiving clarity about this. You may even be receiving clarity about the tactics that they were using to keep you from reaching your goals, right? Yeah, you're seeing through these illusions and this confusion. I don't think you're confused anymore. I think you know exactly which way you're supposed to go. I think you know exactly what you're supposed to do. And I also think you know exactly who's holding you back. And you chose to leave the toxicity in the past, right? And because you did that, you're going on to your wish fulfillment. Okay. I feel like you got something coming in for you, right? Some type of success, something that's going to make you very, very happy. And this person can't control this. But I also feel like this person feels like you got something coming in. They may not know exactly what you got coming in, but they feel it, right? It's like a buildup, some type of tension, right? And they can't control it. And more importantly, you're not sharing, not with them. But I think in this season, like you kind of just, you know, you staying private, even with certain accomplishments, because you don't want to share. And sometimes that's okay. It's okay to be a little selfish, right? Um, but yeah, and this person cannot control this for you, right? So you're purging and releasing things, clearing things out of your energy. And I feel like things are turning up for you, but as things are turning up for you, this person is starting to go through a storm. So I feel like somebody is starting to play in this person's head, or maybe these illusions that, or this fairy tale that this person was living in, they can't tell the real from the fake now, right? But you've been putting in work, so you're going to get your blessings. This person hasn't been putting in any work. I feel like you were the one that was doing everything. And they were waiting on your seed to bloom and to blossom so that they could win, right? But no, this person is under a strong delusion, okay? Delulu. So it's like they were trying to plant seeds in your head. Whole time somebody's been planting seeds in their head. So yeah, I feel like you woke up to this. You woke up to the fact that this wasn't what you wanted, and you wanted something else, and you're going to go for it. You're not starting anything over with toxicity. So that's everything. That's more than just relationships. You're going through a purge at this time. You're releasing at this time. You may have already started to release certain things at this time and started to hold yourself accountable and, you know, fix your life. So you're not trying to start over with nobody who's throwing in illusions and confusion, because whoever this is does not have any new intentions for you. They just want you to they want to reap off of you. Okay? They just want to reap your benefits. They don't want nothing good for you. Right? I feel you brought stability to this person's life and abundance. And I feel like they're trying to get this to flow back in. But I also feel like whoever this is, they may have been juggling you. kept you in this toxic, stressful, and chaotic environment. And they may have tricked you into believing that this is how life was supposed to go. Like, tricked you into believing that this was your soul mate, your soul path, and how things should operate. I feel like this person is coming out as, a little feminine, not really fully in their masculine energy. You got the masculine energy coming out in the reverse. This is somebody who was holding you back. And I feel like you saw that. Yeah, they saw you as a sense of security, and they thought that you would secure with them as long as they could keep playing on your wounds, as long as they could keep triggering you, as long as they could keep, fearing you into their atmosphere. Because sometimes you be scared to start over, right? But I don't think you're afraid to start over. Yeah, I feel like you felt trapped with this person, and since you broke away from them, you started receiving in abundance. So you're coming out as being very successful at this time, and you're not going through the motions anymore. But I feel like this person is stuck in a cycle, almost like a time warp, right? They're stuck in the past. They still remember old you, the old you that didn't really love yourself fully. Like, maybe you thought you did, but you wasn't quite there, because if you was, you wouldn't be messing with this person, right? But they want you to go back to that. But I feel like you killed that person. They're no longer with us. They're gone. Okay, and this was an unexpected storm for this person. Like I said, I feel like you changing your life and moving forward. Now, this person is going through things that they would have went through without you. You were protecting them from a lot. But even while they're going through this storm, it's like they still keeping tabs on you, because it's like they want to bring you back to them, and they want you to unblock them. They don't like the fact that you've gotten away from them. They feel like they're going through this storm because you got away from them, but they're lying to themselves. Okay. I feel like you're making better choices for yourself. You're not tempted anymore. This person can't tempt you with whatever. Like, you're not dick dizzy. You're not craving the cootie cat. Whatever it is that they had, money, material, whatever it is, like, you like, I'll do without it, or I'll get my own, or I'll get another one. It'll work just fine. So yeah, which has now hurt this person's ego, because they don't want to change. But they know to be with you, they're going to have to change. They feel like that's too hard. But they see now that's the only way that you're going to come back. But I feel like this person could do all the changes that they could do whatever they want to do. You're not coming back. But if it'll make them change, let them think that. But as long as they leave you alone, I guess it's going to be all right. Yeah, this is a separation. I feel like whoever this is thinks that you're going to come back to them. You may have been married to this person. You may have gotten a divorce. Um, this person may have been very controlling. They may have been the reason why this marriage ended. And they want to renew this with you. But it's really only out of lust and passion. But I feel like your intuition has been telling you that. This person may have had you in a lot of third parties, or maybe a third party relationship, like you were in a triangle, a situationship, an entanglement. You did your shadow work and you see that now.